digital guys have been, so many of them have been doers. Our company's name when I started 7 years ago, it was called WAT Consult. It's still called WAT Consult, right? And I keep telling my team, we've figured the what out, web advertising technology. It's the consult aspect that we need to keep building on. So where we advise our clients, where we come to a level where a client not only respects but implements the solutions that we are doing, and we are doing that at some places. The fact that we took Super Saturday mainline and all of that is actually areas where we've consulted clients and they've benefited from our advice. I think that's an area where more and more agencies should up the ante when it comes to giving real qualitative strategic inputs and advice on bettering campaigns, right? I think a lot of digital agencies just jump on seeing big budgets and say, "Chalo, isko kharcha karte hain. Let's just spend all the money that the client is giving you," right? There are very few agencies out there truly consult, even if it is not in the business interest. And I think that's one real important factor when it comes to digital, because in mainline, it's a creative call. And creative call largely, depending upon the relationship, stays with the agency, or the brand may also take a creative call. In media, it's all about optimization and what is the lowest cost that you can buy media in, right? But when it comes to digital, it's more of a hybrid thought process, because there's creativity even in how you make a banner campaign. There's creativity even in how you do your search campaigns, right? There's creativity in everything. And there is a consulting aspect, because there's so many different opportunities. There's search, mobile, video, social. How does a brand integrate? Somebody needs to figure it out for the client. Client also doesn't know, my video, should I spend on video? Should I spend on mobile? Should I spend on this? Should I spend on that? He's confused as well. So there is a dire need of agencies that can stick their neck out and say, this should be your strategy, right? And you should bet your money on this, and I assure you it will work. So the consultation approach is one that we want to bring to the market, and we constantly are trying for that. And that's an approach I think more and more brands will look forward to, because they'll be, given how well spread social and digital is, how many young kids know it, it will become a commodity. Execution will become a commodity, right? But thinking through a strategic campaign will never be a commodity, right? And that's the area where is a big gap currently in the market. Yeah, so see, personally to me, consolidation is going to happen, because all the larger agencies are going to buy digital agencies. Digital as a pie is the fastest growing pie. There is no two ways about it. And I also feel that clients eventually will want integrated solutions. If the digital and the mainline agency is from the same company, then they will obviously sit on the same table right at the ideation stage, right? Which is what my earlier point was. So that solves that integrated campaign problem. Having said that, I think as a digital agency, if digital is a very different space compared to mainline. The thought process, the kind of teams, the kind of pace of work is very different from mainline. When you're getting acquired by someone, I think it should be a bigger challenge. Not in terms of adjusting to that environment, but in terms of what you are going to achieve together, right? Your goals need to be aligned, right? I don't think clients are going to consolidate business just because with your digital arm, just because you have one, right? So that I think is a mistake that mainline agencies are making. If you just acquire an agency and just spoon feed them business from internal clients, I don't think that's going to go too far. Because clients, if they don't see digital results, given that digital is now becoming the core focus in many campaigns, they will shift. They will say, okay, you're good at mainline, please do that. Your digital agency is not that great, I'm going to take a new agency. So there'll always be space for boutique digital arms or independent digital agency to grow independently. Having said that, I think if you see meeting of minds with a larger player, and if the larger player brings in global digital forte and experience that you can leverage, right? If the larger player brings in an appetite to grow the digital pie, right? I think that's a player that one can seemingly align with, right? When you align, I think one of the things that you should try and stay away from is being, part of one of their verticals. Try and have as independent a structure as possible, because digital has only just started growing. If if you become too much a part of the mainline ways of working, you would not be able to earn your bread yourself, right? And you would depend on them to earn your bread. I think as a company, you should try and retain some or as much degree of independence as you can while you get acquired, so that you can go out and almost present yourself as an independent agency that's aligned to a larger group. And to me, that's a structure that's something that digital agency would be benefiting much more from than being completely merged internally as a digital division of sorts. Because then you lose your identity and the culture that you built, right? And honestly, that's my thoughts. Every entrepreneur to himself, everybody puts in effort. So if you're getting acquired and you see merit and you see great talent in the agency that you're getting acquired in, everything is good, right? It's actually a more gut feel call. Industry-wise, I think yes, larger clients will consolidate their bouquets, but digital innovation and digital creativity will not be compromised on the client's front, because there'll be a stark difference between a client which does media and does its campaigns and those which has really creative components and thinks and strategically is a correct campaign. And that stark difference will drive brands to go for a separate digital agency if need be. So I think we've now had pan-India presence. I think one of the learnings for us is that once you have pan-India presence, having diverse teams work together in different locations. We are in 4 locations now, right? And we are servicing clients in all 4 locations, right? That to us is an exciting journey. We are going to further, we have a saying internally. We are always an independent agency, so always been an independent agency. So we are the mice in the space. So we have a saying internally, we're going to bell the cat. And CAT stands for creativity, analytics, and technology. To me, these are the 3 pillars that will differentiate one agency from another, whether that's a media digital agency or a creative digital agency. Creativity, analytics, and technology. Even in media, how you buy media, how you optimize search, creativity is there, analytics definitely is there, and the use of technology and APIs to better your campaigns is always there in media as well. No-brainer. If you're a creative digital agency, creative, analytics, and technology are the 3 pillars. Technology creates a wow aspect, for digital campaigns. Analytics actually show brands results, and that matters whether you like it or not. And creativity is out-of-the-box thinking that will never go out of fashion. So for us, it's all about belling the cat at WAT Consult, and we are focused on that aspect through all our endeavors that we do. We also believe that this year we will be doing a lot of integrated work in digital itself. So we, almost more than half of our clients now do media and creative and social and search and emailers and on ground with us. When I'm saying on ground, we are doing, partnering with them for the digital activation within malls. Right, so how an idea can go digital within on ground, because we work with a lot of retail clients as well. I think, as an agency, we are trying very, very hard to connect the dots, right? If you're doing very well on social, how is that impacting your search? How can you think out of the box on search beyond your brand keywords, beyond your product keywords, beyond your vertical keywords, and think a more contextual approach for your brand's presence on search. Same to do with display. What's the role of display in a community connected world? What does it do? Does it only drive clicks, or does it do suggested messaging and thereby connecting the campaign with the glue of branding that's required? So all these are thought processes that we are going through as an agency this year. And I think one of the things that we want to do is, through creativity, analytics, and technology, connect the dots of different digital forays into one and deliver a complete solution to our clients that they feel has been well thought through, right? To me, it's not about whether your ranking is number 1 on Google, or whether your social is the highest number of fans on Facebook, or whether you have the highest CTR on a display campaign. All those are numbers. To me, what's important is what was the objective of the campaign and how all these mediums together worked on delivering them. That totally changes your mindsets towards the way you look at a campaign. And I think that's what we are focused on this year.
That's good to hear, Rajiv. Yeah. Thank you for your time, and good luck to WAT Consult.
Thank you so much, Prashant. Yeah.